What's going on, my fellow miners? Welcome back to Crypto Game Mining. Trex Miner finally released a new update. Finally. So I'm going to take a look at the new Trex Miner and see what kind of improvements they've made. Before we begin, make sure you're hitting the thumbs up. Subscribe if you guys are new. There's a lot of you guys are not yet subscribed. Hopefully we can change that today. And let me know down in the comment section. Are you using Trex Miner? What kind of miner are you using to mine whatever you're mining? What is your preferred miner? That's the question. Let me know down in the comment section. Let's go ahead and take a look at the new Trex Miner and the improved LHR unlocks that they might have implemented. Alright, so the newest Trex Miner is Trex 0.24.6. Now, the last Trex Miner that we had was 18 days ago. And the previous one implemented the, I think it was the dual mining feature. Or maybe that was even a while before that. Either way, it was back in October. So, the new Trex Miner implements the new 74% LHR unlock that NB Miner had implemented. And here's the thing. Here's why I prefer Trex Miner over NB Miner, or why I have in the past, is because Trex Miner doesn't seem to have the power issues that NB Miner has when it comes to unlocking the LHR on the cards. So it seems to be a more stable unlock, which we're going to see how this one performs as well. Probably do it in a different video, but so reading through this, ETH hash improved LHR unlocker, LHR tune value increased from 71 to 74 by default, which that's the same thing that NB Miner did. They increased it to 74. Actually, you can even you can put it up to 74.5 if you want, and to just squeeze out a little bit extra hash rate. I mean, that's always a possibility that that you can do. That's what I do with NB Miner, is like it lets me put it 74.5. Not that like it makes a huge difference, but it's just a little bit. Why not? You know, just a little bit more. The new LHR tune scale is somewhat different, so it's recommended to let AutoTune find the optimal parameters. In other words, for the first run, remove LHR AutoTune mode and LHR tune parameters from your batch file if they are set. ETH hash and Autolicos 2. New auto-tune step size and auto-tune interval parameters for finer control of LHR unlock behavior. And here's the thing for Ergo, that's Autolicos 2, is not all LHR cards are affected by it, but it's not a direct LHR on Ergo. It's more like an indirect, oh, this is happening because of the LHR unlock, but it's weird. Ergo's weird when it comes to LHR cards. Okay, like some LHR cards can mine 100%, other ones can't, and they need to use the LHR unlock. It's very, very weird. So it's different for everybody. So just see what works for you and go from there. Like for me, my 3060 is affected by the LHR, locking feature on it. So but so I have to use the LHR unlock when it comes to Ergo. But even then, like, it doesn't really work all the way. So it's just very weird. It's very weird for my card. So now they did add Firo on there if you want to dual mine ETH and Firo. So you have that option. And then everything else, so it looks like they added a new temperature parameter to control memory temperature, highlighting in console. 24-hour view on the graph, ability to hide individual charts on the graph, recompute average hash rate power when zooming in on the graph. So that's all nice to see. They fixed bugs on the RTX GA104 being not recognized as an LHR card. I think that is the first version. That is the same problem that the NB Miner had. That NB Miner had to make an adjustment as well. So good to see Trex Miner like implementing that right out of the gate. So I went ahead and I already updated my Trex Miner. I'm gonna go ahead and let it mine so we can see what happens with it. See if there's any improvements, specifically on temperatures and and power fluctuations. Okay, so now keep in mind my 3060 that I'm using is my main GPU, so that's running my monitors too. So I'm going to see fluctuations on that, but uh, overall, like I want to see how stable the actual memory temps are, or just the core temps at least, because I don't get a memory temp reading on it. But to see what the core temps are, if it's stable, and if it heats up my card more than the MB miner or not. So I'm going to go ahead and let it mine for a bit, and I'll be back. All right, so I left it mining, and honestly, there's not really much of a difference. The only difference that I saw was that it auto-tuned up to 74.5 instead of me actually changing it, which was, I guess, nice to see. I mean, I didn't see any other differences there. It didn't auto-tune to 75%, didn't do anything from there. And the hash rate stayed around 34, 35 mega hash, which is on average what MB Miner does for a 3060 LHR. So I didn't really see any differences. The temp stayed the same. The power was the same, so about 105 watts was what it was pulling. So yeah, I didn't really see much of a difference there. My overclock settings, I left them the same as when I was mining on MB Miner, which is 0 on the core, 1300 on the memory, power limit set at 62%, and on my fan speed 75. So I didn't see any difference whatsoever. So I mean, I guess the only difference that I saw was that it was accepting more shares on a more frequent basis, but this profit was still the same. Profit was still about $3. So yeah, I didn't really see any difference between the MB miner and the Trex miner. So I guess just use whatever one you prefer. I mean, like I said, temps stayed the same too, which is important to note. That the temps were around, for me, my temps were around 53 to 54C, which is fine. I mean, that's what I like to see. I don't like to see anything higher than 60, to be honest with you. Just on my cards, my personal preference, because the room gets hot as hell, and I like my cards to stay cool because of longevity for the cards. So take that how you will. I haven't tested out the dual mining on it. I don't know if I will or won't yet. It'd be interesting to see the dual mining go higher, if at all possible. That's really what I'm waiting for, to be honest. I'm waiting for Trex Miner to push out an update for the dual mining, so that way it's maybe 60% Ethereum, 40% something else. That's what I want to see. That's what I really would like to see happen. Because then we get, then at that point it's more profitable using a dual miner. Because right now it's the most I get on the dual miner is 4060, so I can do 40% on Ethereum and then 60% mining whatever else, like Conflux or Ravencoin. But again, I haven't tested out the dual mining on this car or on this update, but it didn't really say that there were any updates regarding it, so I don't know if I should or shouldn't. But I guess I'll test it just for fun. But either way, let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section below regarding the Trex Miner update. Again, no real changes, so kind of a bummer, but it is what it is. And I will see you guys next time. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe if you guys are new, and everybody, happy mining.